My wedding silenced them all. Some people are born sisters. Mine was born my rival. From the moment I could walk, she hated me. If I got praise, she found a way to twist it. If I earned something, she snatched it. The cruelest cut came when I was 17. I'd worked myself raw for a full-ride scholarship to Columbia. It was my ticket out, my dream. But somehow, my acceptance letter was rerouted, my paperwork sabotaged, and guess who ended up at Columbia instead? My sister. I swallowed the pain, told myself life would give me another chance. But betrayal has a way of multiplying. Years later, when I was finally ready to build a new life with the man I loved, she struck again. This time, she went after the one moment every bride dreams of: being walked down the aisle by her father. She whispered into his ear, poisoned him with guilt trips and manipulations until he folded. 1 week before the wedding, my father sat me down and said, "I can't walk you down the aisle. It wouldn't be right." And then came her smirk, the same one she wore the day she stole my scholarship. That was the last straw. The wedding day arrived. The church in New York was breathtaking white roses, chandeliers glistening like stars, and hundreds of guests waiting. My father sat in the front row beside my sister, both of them certain I'd be forced to walk alone, humiliated. The organ played, the doors opened, all eyes turned. And there I was, radiant in white arm in arm, with a man whose presence made the entire room gasp. Not my father, not an uncle, not even a family friend, but the university dean from Columbia, the very man who had once fought to reinstate my stolen scholarship. He had seen firsthand how my sister sabotaged me, and he never forgot. Years later, when I called, he didn't hesitate. Gasps rippled through the church. My father's face drained of color. My sister's jaw dropped, and suddenly the smugness evaporated, because everyone knew what his presence meant. The truth was no longer buried. When we reached the altar, the whispers had already begun. My sister shifted uncomfortably, tugging at her dress, while my father couldn't even meet my eyes. But the true dagger came at the reception. The dean stood, raised his glass, and delivered a toast that sounded innocent at first. He spoke of perseverance, of how some people rise despite betrayal, of how character is forged in fire. He never once said her name, but every guest connected the dots. By the end, my sister looked like she wanted the earth to swallow her whole. That night, I danced freely for the first time in years, knowing the power had shifted forever. My sister could no longer rewrite my story. My father could no longer diminish me. And if you love this story of ultimate betrayal and revenge with a twist, don't just scroll away, smash that subscribe button on my YouTube channel. More shocking tales are coming, and trust me, you won't want to miss the next one.